Good morning. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Don't worry, we're doing social distancing. No one is touching. I'm also going to let you know that there's an incredible furry monster named Archie that might run through this video. He is our Frenchie bulldog, and there's nothing better than yoga and puppies. So there's that. Normal to my personality, we're just going to check in and ground ourselves before we start class, but I just want to make sure if you have a nervous pee, now is the chance to go pee before we start the practice. Number two, I'm just saying, hey Archie, these are the wonderful Steve and Sherry Goodlin here in front of me, right? And we're very lucky because we're actually neighbors. I can walk to their house, which is incredible. So we figured let's get some bodies in so that you all have a little bit of connection with your community. And here's what I wanted to chat about before we start class. I always try and look for the silver lining in things. And I realize for some of us right now, this time has just been overwhelming, to say the least. And I also think right now there's a huge opportunity for each and every one of us. And I call it the 3 Ps right now. It's called people, possibility, and partnership. So one of the first things that we can start looking at is who are our people, meaning are we surrounding ourselves with the people we love and the people we want to? So just think about that. Is there someone you miss that you want to reach out to that you haven't talked to in a long time? I'm having my daughter Olivia write letters, and that's pretty amazing. So think about your people, send them love. There's a wonderful opportunity this morning. If you want to dedicate your practice to someone that you love or miss, you can do that on the mat, because I do believe in my heart they can feel you. Number 2, silver lining. Perhaps this is some time that you needed to rest and think and reflect on what possibilities you want to make happen going forward for yourself. So I encourage you to write your thoughts down and write what you're thinking and write things that you'd like to see become possible. And number 3, your partnership with yourself. This is probably the most important time in our lives to be taking care of ourselves. So send this link to people, anyone in the world. We've got kids yoga, we have meditation, we have Inferno Pilates. Send it to people, because if you're moving, it is psychologically better for your brain and for who you are today. It will help with stress and tension. So thank you for showing up. And we're going to start with the U-75, the artist formerly known as yoke. And do the best you can. If you need a break, take it. And also just remember, the most important thing you do is just breathe. Okay, so you're going to start with seated pranayama, deep breathing. You're going to inhale for 6 and exhale for 6. But during the inhale, you'll just gently lift your chin, pulling your shoulders back, taking in through your nose. And then during the exhale, you'll make the H-A-ha sound, rolling your shoulders and your chin to your chest. And as you can see, Archie has already mastered the art of pranayama. Okay, are we ready? You've got 10. Begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Very slowly lift your chin. Root down through your seat, lift up. Exhale. Open your mouth and make an H-A-ha sound as you tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale. Each time you breathe, take in more air. Exhale. Open your mouth, roll your shoulders in, get it all out. Inhale 1, chin up 2, stomach in 3, chest up 4, shoulders back 5, hold at 6, exhale, open your mouth. At the same time, jiggle your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, root down, lift your chest, fill your lungs. Exhale, open your mouth. Very slowly roll your shoulders in, tuck your chin in. Bigger breath now. Inhale. Push down through your seat, your tush. Stretch from your lower spine. Exhale. Open your mouth. Suck in your stomach. Awesome. Get all of the air out. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Now, this is a bigger breath. As you pull your chin from your throat, good. Get some lift out of your lower back. Exhale. On the exhale, gently roll your shoulders in and start to feel the movement, the opening of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Now these are your last 2. Nice and deep, get it all out. Inhale, close your lips. Take the air in through your nose. Good, good, good. Lift your chest, look slightly up. Exhale. Take your time. This is a wonderful opportunity to connect your mind and your body. Last one, inhale. Lift your chin. Lift your chest. Draw your belly in. Hold it. Exhale. As slow as you possibly can. Get all of the air out. Awesome. Transition into tabletop. So tabletop is stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Now, just like you did, you're going to inhale, lifting your chin in just a moment. This is cat and cow. And on the exhale, make the ha sound. Round your spine. Push the floor away. Good. To really wake up your body. Here we go. Inhale. Push your belly to the floor. Lift your chin, look up. Exhale. Make your ha sound. Push through your palms. Round your spine. Good. Round your upper back. Inhale. Now this time, shift just a little bit forward. Yes, nice, Sherry. Push your feet down. Exhale. Make your ha sound. Blow out anything you no longer need. Really tighten your stomach. Now this is your last one. Inhale. Shift forward. Relax your belly. Look up. Exhale. Round your spine. Push the floor away. Good. Press your feet into the ground. Calmly move into neutral spine. Now this is your opportunity to wake up your core this morning with bird dog. So very slowly find one point of focus. Extend your left arm in front of you. Yeah, and really get length out of your left fingertips and extend your right leg back. Fantastic. Now pull your body apart. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, gently drop your left hand, gently drop your right knee and return to tabletop. Now other side. Extend your right arm forward. Yes. All the length out of your fingertips, out of your right shoulder. Extend your left leg back. Now it is normal. Notice if you're rocking a little bit side to side. Do your best to keep your belly in and your hips square. Nice inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Now place your right hand down, your left knee down. Now same time if you can, extend your left arm in front of you and your right arm back, your right leg back. Good. Now keep length going on both sides of the body. Good. Inhale, draw your belly in. Exhale, release. Drop your left hand, right knee to the floor. Other side. Extend your right arm, left leg. Good. Push down through your right foot, lengthen through your left thigh. Release. And then last round, nice inhale, extend your left arm, your right leg. Point your right toes back, stretch your left arm forward, release, stretch your right arm forward, and your left leg back. Always paying attention to your breath, always paying attention to your belly. Pull it in, release. Fantastic job, Woodland Clang. Put your hands on the floor, curl your toes under, and transition into downward dog. This is a wonderful opportunity to just check out the backside of your body. What do I mean? Bend your left knee, bend your right knee, and walk your dog in place. For so many of us, we have tension and tightness in our calf muscles, in our hamstrings. So it is always a good thing to just wake your body up piece by piece. It's one of the reasons I put this practice together the way that it is. Slow down your movement. Good. Press your heels down to the floor and then gently press your heels out to the side. Relax your head in between your arms. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale nice and loud. Fantastic. Pulling your shoulder blades apart. Take another inhale. Draw your belly in. Exhale. Press your heels to the ground. And it doesn't matter if your heels touch, it's just that length you're creating in the backside of your body. One more, inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. Maintain hip distance between your feet. Put a gentle bend in your knees for ragdoll. Grab onto your opposite elbows and just move a little bit side to side. And it's never too early to start your own party, right? Little hey, ho, right? Other thing, you're at home, check out your toes. What's going on down there? Maybe you give yourself a pedicure at home, right? Take a moment and now slow down your side to side. Release your arms by your side. Good. Bring your body weight slightly forward into your toes. Ground down through all 4 corners of your feet, your big toe, your pinky toe, your heels, and then very slowly come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in the perfect position now for half moon. Press your feet into the floor and keep them hip distance apart. This allows more movement in the hips for those of us that are slightly tighter. Bring your arms up over your head, palms together, interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, and cross your thumbs. This is important. This posture is about a stretch that uses your strength. So squeeze your palms even if your elbows have to bend. Yeah. And for those of you that can straighten your arms, fantastic, but it doesn't matter. Take a deep breath, inhale, draw up. Bend your body to the right and push your hips to the left. Just breathe in and out through your nose, normal. Good, Steve. Now bring your body weight back into your heels. Lift up out of your thighs. Lift your chin. Press through your left hip forward. And then all together, right shoulder slightly forward. Come down. Push. Inhale, come right back to center. Focus again just on you. Lift up from your thighs, stretch up from your waist. Squeeze your palms, bend your body to the left, and push your hips to the right. And it doesn't matter how low you go. It matters more about your push. Press your hips to the right. Create stretch on the right hand side. Bring your left shoulder just a little bit forward. Perfect, Sherry. And then come back into your heels. Lift up out of your thighs. Come down. Push. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms right back there. Now this is the first back bend. So together, gently lift your chin from your throat and look up. Yes. Now as you look up to your ceiling, your sky, wherever you are, very slowly drop back 2 more inches with your head. Push into your heels, lift up out of your waist, go back. You're just saying good morning to the front side of your body. Get that nice, gentle stretch. Press your thighs forward. Press your hips forward. Another breath here. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go back. Come back up to center. Suck in your stomach, bend your knees, and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Now this is Padahastasana warm-up. Just like you did in your down dog, bend your left knee, bend your right knee, and get some movement in the backside of your legs. Even here, I'm going to encourage all of you to bring more of your body weight into your toes. Fantastic. And if you can, Sherry, just let your neck and head hang down. Archie might try and make out with you, but that's okay. Keep the body weight in your toes. And now slow down the movement. Bend your knees and place your belly on your thighs. Now bring your hands back behind you and place your palms right against your ankles. Squeeze your thumbs in, your pinkies in. He's fine. Just let him be. He's doing his thing. Pull your wrists together. Pull your elbows back. It's as if your elbows are going to touch one day. Now press your chest into your knees. Touch your nose, your eyes in. And then very slowly roll forward into your toes. Lift your hips up. Now this is upper body on lower body compression. Feel the pressure of pushing against your body. Bring your hips slightly forward. Relax your head. There it is. Relax your neck. Roll forward into your toes. Pull your elbows back. Squeeze your arms in. A little bit more hips up. Release. With your arms and head together, suck your stomach in. Stretch up out of your waist. Woo! Good morning. Exhale your arms down by your side. Just breathe. Feet stay exactly where they are for awkward pose. Inhale, bring your arms up parallel with the floor. Drop your shoulders and squeeze all 5 fingers together. If someone were to push your arms down, they would not move. That is how solid and strong they are. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, sit down right in your chair. Get your hips down. Lower. Sit your thighs down. Lift your chest up. Bring your knees slightly back. Push your hips to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms right there. Concentrate. Stand up on your toes right away. Lift your heels so high that literally your pinky toes come off the floor. Press your heels towards your ankles. Stretch your spine, chest, neck, hip, everything up. Take a deep breath. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Sit down right on top of your toes. Ooh. Now some of you at home, I saw with my third eye, you were moving a little bit slow. Just sit right on down. This is going to help you for the rest of your life. Lift your heels up. Lift your knees up. Bring your upper body back. Inhale. Good work, Sherry. Come up. Relax your arms down by your side. Yeah, just shake it out a little bit. This is Thunderbolt. So the past 2 postures, we had a little bit of a tilt in our lower back. That is normal. We want this. This next one, we're going to work on straightening your lumbar spine, the lower curve of your spine just a bit. So press your fingertips down to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Good. Lift your chin. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Sit right back down into your chair. Now this time, keep your arms down by your side. Bring your knees back. Okay? Yes. And then point your tailbone down to the floor. It's like you're sliding your tush and hiding it underneath your legs. Yeah. Now very slowly from here, draw your belly in. Put a little more weight back into your heels. And then gently bring your arms up. Turn your thumbs back, your pinkies forward, and put a gentle bend in your elbows. Soften your shoulders and point your fingertips to the ceiling. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come up. Exhale your arms down by your side. Phenomenal work. You've connected now. You're going to work on your balance. So bring your feet together. This is standing leg raise. Now, wherever you are in this practice or in these postures, perfect. Now, I say this often in class. If you're next to someone in your family or what I'm going to call your quarantini, if you have a quarantini, and they're really good at this posture, just send the energy to push them out, even if you can't touch them. Okay, yeah, see that? Ooh, little flirting going on with the good lens. I like it. Okay, standing leg raise. Bring your right knee up high into your chest, as high as you can. Good. And then hold the outside of your right knee with your right hand. Place your left hand on your left hip, just like Steve and Sherry are doing. Good. Now from here, you have some choices. If you can, without sinking, reach down and grab onto your big right toe with your middle and index fingers. And if it's not there today, just stay holding your knee. Now, those of you that have your big toe, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, extend your right leg out. Good. Another deep breath. Inhale. All together, exhale, bring your right leg and your right knee out to the side. Yeah. Now maintain your left hand on your left hip. And if you're feeling strong, extend your left arm out. Squeeze your right cheek under, push your left foot down, look over your left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bring your right knee, your right leg back to center. Place your right foot down. Bring your left arm by your side and stand still. This is standing bow. Bring your right elbow and right palm up. Bring it out to the side. Drop it straight down and grab your right foot from the inside at your ankle. All of your 5 fingers together. Bring your knees to touch. Lift your left arm up. And standing bow. Often we forget to stretch before we start. So root down, push to your left foot, lift with your left thigh, reach up 2 more inches, then come down right away. Actually bring your belly down, your chest down, kick your right leg back, kick it up. Find what's known as your drishti, your focus. Look right down the center of your fingertips. Everyone come down 2 more inches, kick up again. Release. Stretch your left arm to the ceiling. Place your right foot down. Touch your feet. Balancing stick to Dandasana. Bring both of your arms up with your palms together. Interlock your fingers. Release your index fingers and cross your thumbs. Same concept here. Squeeze your palms. That is more important than straightening your elbows. You will get that over time. Lift your chin. Stretch your left foot behind you. And when you do that, lift up 3 inches out of your waist, so much that your left foot comes off your towel, your mat, your grass, your floor. Reach up, come down. Create a capital T. With your arms and your head together, look in front of you. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Lift your left leg. Perfect. Point your left toes. Stretch forward. It's really good for your heart. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms up to the ceiling. Eagle Garasana. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm. Cross your elbows. Good. Now turn your thumbs towards your face and little pinkies away from you. Now here's what we want to do. First thing in the morning, go ahead and interlace your fingers several times. Really wake up the joints of your hands and see just what's going on. Then all together, release your fingers and create pressure with your palms to get your wrist straight. This is part of the therapeutic benefit of this posture. It's helping major joints of your body. Now bring your elbows up in line with your nose. Yeah, literally, your nose, that's what we mean. Suck in your stomach and sit right back into your chair. Now when you sit, lift your chest. Pull your elbows up again. This is known as co-contraction. Push your right arm up and your left arm down. Squeeze the muscles in towards the midline of your body and bring your right leg up and over. Cross on the top of your left thigh. Bend your right knee. Just sit down and twist. And if you fall, great, try again. This is a practice. This is not about perfection. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your shoulders back and bring your shoulders down. Change. Bring your feet together. Inhale, all arms up. Exhale, arms down. You move into tree, Tadasana. Bring your right knee high into your chest. It's just like standing leg raise. One of the things I love about yoga is you'll see things again, right? You get a second chance to try it. Put your right hand on your right knee, and then with your left hand, grab on the front of your right foot. Now, anyone that's experiencing little tightness or tension in your right knee, go ahead and dorsiflex your right foot. That means turn your toes in towards your ankle. And bring your right heel up and in towards your left hip. Yeah. And then very slowly and very gently let your right knee go down. Now, depending on where we have tension or tightness in our body, we all have it, you may notice that your knee wants to go a little bit out to the side. So if you can, gently pull it in, suck in your stomach, and bring your right hand now to the center of your chest. Just balance and breathe. Change. Place your right foot down, bring your hands by your side. We have some good news. You get to do this now on the other side, so you're not walking around funny today. Sherry gets extra credit because she has a puppy sleeping right in front of her while she's doing these postures. That's fantastic. So now you're going standing leg raise on the left side. Bring your left knee high into your chest. Hold the outside of your left knee with your left hand. Take a moment. Place your right hand on your right hip. Find one point of focus. Wherever you are, there is something you can concentrate on. If you're ready within your practice, reach down and grab onto your big left toe with your middle and index fingers. Yes. If you have your big toe, inhale, extend your left leg out. Hold that. And then exhale all together, bring your left leg, your left knee out to the side. Now, when you make this rotation, what is normal is for your left hip to want to go behind you. Do yourself a little bit favor, squeeze your left cheek slightly under, awesome, and lift your right thigh up. Next step, if it's there, extend your right arm out and look over your right shoulder. New point of focus, breathe. Release, bring your left leg back to center, place your left foot down, right arm by your side. Standing bow, Dande Mana Dhanurasana. Left elbow in, left palm up, bring it out, drop it down, grab your foot. So we're gonna take a quiz when we open the studios again and see who actually knows the names of all these postures now, right? If you're bored at home, memorize your yoga postures. Stretch your right arm up, point your left knee down. Start with the stretch first. Get length and space in your body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down right away. Kick your left leg back, kick it up. Come down and imagine that your belly button's a camera and it's pointing straight down to the floor. Stretch your right shoulder forward, kick your left shoulder back. Change. Place your left foot down, reach your right arm up. Already preparing for balancing stick, bring your left arm to meet your right. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, and cross your thumbs. It's normal to want to start doing a back bend here, right? Often we press our chest forward, so do yourself a favor. Draw your belly in a little bit, ribs down. That was perfect, Steve. I saw both of you do it. Inhale, stretch up. Extend your right foot back. Now extend so far back, Sherry, really point your right toes that you actually lift your right foot up to the floor. Yeah, squeeze your palms, then come down right away. This is your chance now to improve balance, help your cardiovascular system, stretch your shoulders. Good. Extend your right foot back. Everyone 1 inch more forward. Inhale, come up. Extend your arms to the ceiling for Equal Gaurasana. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Turn your thumbs towards your nose, pinkies towards the mirror. Just as before, bring your elbows up in line with your nose. Yeah, this is a different form of eagle, and there's so many versions of yoga postures, and they're all right, okay? Suck in your belly. Really push your left arm up, your right arm down. Sit into your chair. As you sit, the body wants to bring you forward. So lift from your chest, draw in through your belly button. Yes, and lift your left leg up and over, high on the top of your right thigh. Slide your left foot down. Good. And what you're doing is perfect. Bring your elbows up, bring your shoulders back, and pull your shoulders down. Sit. Change. Bring your feet together. Inhale, up to the sky. Reach up, arms up. Exhale your arms down by your side. Tree pose to Tadasana. Left side, bring your left knee high into your chest. Good. Hold the outside of your left knee with your left hand. Take a moment here. With your right hand, grab the front of your left foot. Reminder, you're feeling a little bit in the knee, dorsiflex your left foot and pull your left heel to touch your right hip. And when we say do this, do that, if it's not happening, you will automatically adjust as you need to, okay? And then slowly let your left knee go down. It breaks my heart when students are like, I know I didn't do that posture right. There is no right, there is no wrong. You just do what you can. You're moving, you're breathing. That's the victory. Bring your left hand to the center of your chest. Focus and balance. Release. Place your left foot down, bring your arms by your side. Ladies and gentlemen, grab yourself some water. You did a nice little warm up there, and then we'll keep moving and grooving. How are we doing, Goodlands?
Good.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you noticed, but I talked to the universe so that they would start making it like 90 to 100 degrees outside, right? Because we need the heat right now. So you're welcome, people. I'm hoping it reaches 100 by next week. We need it. I'm missing my hot room. So hopefully we have a new appreciation for the heat too. That's the other thought I was wondering. So those of us out there that resist the heat are just like, what would I do right now for the hot room? Right? Okay. Hi, Archie. You're doing great, buddy. You're killing it. So this next section, you're going to work on opening your hips and some balance. Now, we usually use blocks on one part. Don't worry about it. We will adjust as necessary. If you have blocks at home, great. If you don't, doesn't matter. Okay, so come to the left side of your mat and towel and go to the top of your mat or your towel or whatever you're using today for your practice. And as you move into these next set of postures, the goal is for you to become aware of what is going on with your body. It's, again, we're all a little bit different, and it's not a plus, it's not a minus. It's just noticing where you might be finding some resistance. And one of the most important things you can do is send your breath to that area of the body. Going forward, you're just breathing in and out through your nose now normally. So starting with Trikonasana, triangle pose, inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Right leg step out, a big step, and then immediately bring your arms down parallel with the floor. Now, big step. This is interesting because our bodies are already going to want us to stay closer in. So go ahead and open up about 20 more feet. That was for Steve Falk. Okay, now push your left foot down, pick your right foot up and turn it. And even here, point your left hip a little bit down to the floor, Steve. Your left hip, point it down and in. Other way. Point, yeah, there you go. Now bend your right knee. And it's good to just sit down. How do you ground down here? Push the outside of your left foot down. That way you're not collapsing into your left ankle. Make a strong muscle with your left thigh. Inhale, bring your arms back and move both arms. Reach down and touch your toes. Stretch your left arm up. Doesn't matter if you touch your toes. The point is to stretch your body apart. Look up, touch your chin with your left shoulder, push your left hip down. Yeah, draw your belly in, and then use your body. With your right elbow, push your right knee back. Inhale, come up. Awesome. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out, bring your arms back, squeeze your thumbs, bend your left knee. Now, you'll hear teachers say we want it upside down letter L. Well, yes, but we can get blocked a little bit by our hips. So here's what you can do. Push your hips to the floor. Yes! Press your right foot flat, bring your arms back. Open your chest. Move both your arms. Reach down and touch with your toes. Reach up and touch the ceiling. You are stretching both of your arms apart. Touch your chin with your right shoulder. Push your right hip down. Use your left elbow, push your left knee back. Breathe. Stretch. Inhale, come up. Turn your left toes in. You're in the perfect spot now. With your toes and heels pointing forward, watch the back bend again. Draw your belly in, stretch from your lower back. This is standing separate leg stretching. Dande mana vipattapana paschimottanasana. Bend your upper body down. Go ahead. And as you come forward, get your middle and index fingers and hook on your big toes. This helps those of us that are a little bit tighter in our hamstring to use the pull correctly. Now, as you bend your elbows, bend them out to the side best you can. Pull your elbows away from your shins. Relax your neck and head down and bring your body weight forward into your toes. Now, first thing is first, your legs are stretching. How do we do that? Pull your thighs up. There is always strength involved in your practice. Bring your hips slightly forward. Push your chest down to the floor. And it doesn't matter if your head's touching. What matters is you're feeling something, right? So it shouldn't be forced. You want to find your stretch, maximum for today. Come forward into your toes. I see you, Latoya. Slide your head down. Yep. Now, girl, bring your belly a little closer. And once your forehead is touching, slide your head in between your 2 feet if you can. More elbows forward, Steve, and really hug the muscles of your arms into your body. Release. Place your hands on the floor. Pick up your toes, turn and face the right side, okay? And as you do that, point your right toes to the side and put a 45-degree angle in your left foot. But here's going to be the difference. So turn all the way, just like standing separate leg head and knee pose. Sherry, yeah. Turn to face the side, but stay down. Okay, now Sherry, bring your right foot out. The 2 heels are not in one line. You want to separate your feet like a railroad track. This allows us to manipulate your hips just a little bit. Even more, Steve, bring your right foot out. Yes. Now from there, push your left hip down and bend your right knee and touch your forehead on your knee. And make that the first thing we do. Now this posture, this is a compression posture. So just by pushing your chin to the throat, this is what's going to help create a nice backside stretch in your body. Still first with your legs. Walk your hands in front. Now the difference in this is do not bring your hands together today. Let your hands just stay shoulder width apart and really reach your fingertips in front of you. And again, forehead on your knee, press your left heel down to the floor, suck your stomach in. This is fantastic. Now gently, for revolve triangle, lift your chin up and place your left hand on the inside of your right foot. Okay, now this is where a block or a water bottle can be very handy because all of us have different sized limbs. Come up so that your shoulders are in line with your hips. Yep, that is perfect. Now at the same time, extend your right arm up and then place your right hand on the lower part of your back. Hi Ed, I miss you. I hope the kiddos are good. Bring the maximum body weight into the front foot and let your left hip go a little bit down and pull your right hip up. Now in revolve triangle, you first want to get a long spine, and then once you're there, very slowly bring your right shoulder back and then gently look up. And if you feel it's there and want to experiment, nice job, Steve. Extend your right arm to the ceiling. Breathe. Release. Bring your right hand down. Turn face to center and turn face to left. Now you do the same exact thing on the other side. So point your left toes to the side, your back right foot at a 45-degree angle. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Again, for many of us, we need a little more space to maneuver what's going on in our lower half. Hips, lumbar spine, all of these things. Place your right hand on the inside of your left foot. You're doing exactly what I do, Sherry, just on my fingertips. And bring your shoulders up in line with your hips. Yep, come up 2 more inches. Everyone come up so your shoulders are in line with your hips. Again, if you need your water bottle to balance on it, perfect. Bring your left hand behind you and place your left hip on the lower part of your spine. Everyone shoot your body weight forward to the front of your left toes. Lengthen out of the crown of your head. And at the same time, point your tailbone down to the floor. Nice. Draw your belly in. And slowly begin to look up. And if you're ready, extend your left arm up. But more is not more. You do what you can today. Squaring your hips a little bit. Left hip back, right hip down. Revolve triangle here. Breathe. Release. Put your hands back on the floor. Turn face to center. Yeah. Keep your toes and heels pointing forward. Bring your body weight a little forward. Draw your belly in and slowly round up. Place your hands on your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot back. Bring your feet together, arms by your side. Excellent job. Go to the back of your mat and towel or wherever you are, your grass, your concrete, your wood floor, your bathroom. Crescent lunge. This next pose, this next posture is here to stretch the front of your quad, your hip flexor, depending on where we have that tightness or tension, and improve your balance. So first thing, place your hands on your hips and take a big step forward with your right foot, okay? And bend your right knee so much. So bigger steps here. There you go. Bend your right knee and lift your left heel off the ground so that your left heel stacks over your left toes. Yeah. It's as if you're in a plank position with your back left foot. Come a little bit more forward, Steve, into the front of your toe. Yes, I love it. And make the strongest muscle you can with your left thigh. Bring your left hip slightly forward. Good. Now again, most of us start a back bend. So draw your belly in. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. Palms together in Namaskar. Yep. Now very slowly, turn and face the right side. And bring your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Just find balance here, even lifting slightly more through your left heel. And then place your left elbow in front of your right knee. This is a twist. Point your right elbow up, your left elbow down. And this is where you can have some fun. You can fly your arms, extending your right arm up, your left arm down. You can pull more, your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Breathing in and breathing out. Release. Place your hands on the floor. Step your right leg back. And this is where you're going to use your upper body strength, your core strength. Shift into high plank. Now, for some of us, we may need to bend our knees and drop them on the floor. Whatever you need to do is perfect for you. Shift forward so that your shoulders are over your wrists, and you're gonna lower down in just a moment to a hover for a push-up. So lower down for 3, 2, 1. Hold it right there, and then gently push back up for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now I think it's helpful to drop down on your knees. Good. And now you're gonna move into crescent lunge on the other side. So step your left foot forward, bend your left knee this time. Stack your right heel over your right toes. Good. Making that 90-degree angle, standing up with your spine, chest up. Good. So bring your hands to your waist and move into crescent lunge. Yeah. There we go. Always using all 4 corners of your foot, your left foot. Pay attention to whether you're rocking to the outside or too far to the inside. Push down and lift up. Draw your belly in and breathe. In and out through your nose. It's puppy yoga, Sherry. Push your right hip forward. Look at that. Look at his crescent. Now bring your hands to the center of your chest. And it helps to activate the chest muscles by pushing your palms together. Shift slightly forward and then very slowly, first just rotate. Bring your left shoulder back, your right shoulder forward to face the left side of the room. Then gently place your right elbow in the front of your left knee. Now know at any time if you need to drop your right knee down to the floor, that is perfect. If you're ready to fly, extend your left arm up, your right arm down. Come slightly forward into your right toes. Keep strength in your right thigh. Breathe in, breathe out. Release your hands back to the floor. Find your plank, right? Shoulders over your wrists. Push the back of your neck up. Long spine here. Drill your heels forward. Getting ready to lower for 3, 2, 1. Elbows in, hold at the hover. Push back up for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Drop down to your knees. We move into one of my favorite postures of all time, horse posture. So come up with a straight spine. Stay on your knees. So straight spine, Sherry and Steve, go up, your head to the ceiling. No. So come up like this, straight spine up to the ceiling. Sorry if I'm confusing you. Okay, there you go. Now horse pose. Step your right foot in front and make a 90-degree angle with your right foot. Good. Now look back. Give yourself a little check out. Go, hey girl, hey boy, and look over your left shoulder and see what your left knee and your left foot is doing. In the ideal world, we want to try and keep your left knee and your left foot in one line, okay? Now place your hands right here on the top of your thighs and just first thing, shift forward and feel a little stretch. Bring your right knee slightly forward and squeeze to your left cheek. Good. Now from here, inhale, bring your arms up into cactus, right? And cross your right underneath your left, just like an eagle pose, it's back. Take an inhale and do a back bend. Lift your chest, look up. And the whole time you're doing that, Steve, push your left hip forward. Yes, come up out of your waist. Then on your exhale, round in. Bring your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to touch your knee. Yep. Tighten your belly. Yep. Bring your elbows forward. Now you've got one more round of that. Ground down to the top of your left foot. Inhale, lift up. Look slightly back. Breathe. Chest up. Exhale, round forward. That was phenomenal. Everyone is doing so well this morning. Release your hands to the floor and switch your legs. Bring your right leg back. Bring your left leg forward, 90-degree angle. Horse. In the native tongue, caballo. Good. Now place your hands on the top or the lower half of your left thigh and bend forward. Already to feel the stretch on the top of your right thigh. Oh, this is yummy. Look over your right shoulder. Keep your right knee, your right foot in one line if you can. Inhale, cactus your arms out to the side and bring your left arm now underneath your right. Already doing so well. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift up. Really push your left arm against your right elbow and do your back bend. Lift your chest and look up. Fantastic. Squeeze your right cheek. Push your right hip forward. The goal, in my opinion, of your practice is just always to find space. Exhale, come forward. Pull your chin in, bring your elbows close to your left knee and round through your upper back. Take a moment. Inhale, come back up. Chest up, eyes up. Exhale, round forward. Place your hands on the floor, child's pose. Touch your big toes, open your knees, and bring your arms down by your side. Let your wrists touch your towel, your mat, your ground, and rest the top of your forehead down. That is fantastic. And if you want to stretch your arms and forward, go for it. Good job, Cassidy. You're killing it, mama. Now take a nice deep breath, inhale, and then let's make the loudest, most ridiculous noise we can on the exhale. Ready? Exhale. I think we can do better than that. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Let's hear it. Yeah, make the people around your house listen to that noise and wonder what you're doing. Do it again. Inhale. Ooh, nice. Some more going on. Exhale. Fantastic. Okay, you are ready to move on now to the centering part of the U-75. Focusing on your core. Lift your head and transition now into forearm plank. You see this a lot in our classes with Inferno Pilates, Power Yoga, the U-75, in our CrossFit classes, our boot camp classes. So make a fist, and then go ahead and step your right foot back and your left foot back. Shift forward so that your shoulders are a little bit in front of your elbows and push the back of your neck up. It's very common in a plank position to drop the head, and that's a lot on your cervical spine. So pull your hips and your ribs together, draw your belly in. And if you need a little more help in this posture, drop your knees down, okay? Then squeeze your thighs. Archie's doing an incredible plank right now. Hold, and then you have your next transition. Move onto your left arm. Push down with your left palm for side plank. Turn and face the left side of your room, or is that for me? Or your right, and extend your right arm up to the ceiling. As always in yoga, you have options. You can either stack both feet, place your right foot in front of your left, or even bend your right knee and put it in front of your left thigh. Lift from your left hip, lift your head. Remember that your spine starts from the lower back all the way to the crown of your head. Reach up 1 more inch, breathe strong. Then return back to forearm plank. Yes, and then just make the minor adjustments you need. Shift forward so your shoulder is a little bit over your elbows. Push the back of your neck up. Find 1 point of focus. Draw your belly in. Keep your thighs strong, right? Major muscles that support you. Then shift now. Left side. Transition onto your right arm. Left side plank. Stretch your left arm up. Bring your right hip up about 2 inches. There it is, Steve. And you can either stack your feet, place your left foot in front of your right, or bend your left knee in front of your right thigh. Everyone reach up. Lift your head, pull your belly in. Very slowly come down. And for today, I'm gonna have Sherry and Steve face forward. Usually in the U-75, we face the back wall, but go ahead. Everyone lay down on your bum, make an L position, and put your feet in front of you. Yeah, shake them out. Okay, so this is palm stand. So one of the reasons I was super passionate about putting this pose or this abdominal strengthening exercise in this class is because after I had my beautiful baby girl, Olivia, my abs, that's for Liz, didn't work the same way, okay? So often as we get older, we have things that go on, we forget the importance of our pelvic floor. Okay, now I'm sending love to my girl Gabby right now on her pelvic floor. She's soon to have her 3rd child, so I'm doing this for you, Gabs. You're gonna place your hands on the outsides of your hips. Now, depending on the size and length of your arms, some of you may be a little further out, some of you may be a little further back. You'll find what's right for you. And then turn your toes in towards your face. Again, that dorsiflexion, and really squeeze through your thighs. Draw your belly in, and if you can, even here, pull in. It's as if you're holding your pee. Lift your hips up, hover up 1 inch. Now, if you need to drop your bum down, hips down, that's perfect. But what's important is you're squeezing in, you're holding in. Now, gently lift your right foot up 1 inch, release. Lift your left foot up 1 inch, release. Ready? Right foot, release. Left foot, release. Right foot, almost there, release. Left foot, Stay with it. Release. Right foot. Turn your toes, belly in. Release. Left foot. Release. Now get ready for it. Both feet. Oh, okay. Drop your lung down. Bend your elbows. Okay. And this is modified fish. Puff up your chest and relax your neck and head back. This is a wonderful stretch for your throat. And as best you can, ladies and gents, push through your forearms and lift your chest up to the ceiling. Oh, it feels so good. This is so wonderful given how much we're on computers, how much we're texting, how much we're around. Really open up and then gently rest your entire body on the floor. Bring your arms by your side and rest your head down. Yeah, a bridge. So if you have a block or a pillow or a water bottle and you want to activate your inner thigh, your pelvic floor again, feel free to use it. Bend your knees and stack your heels underneath your knees, hip distance apart. A good little test is to stretch down with your fingertips and see if your fingertips can actually touch your heels. Yeah. Remember, it's important to be touching yourselves during these days, people. My Mexican self is going crazy not being able to give 100 hugs a day. So pull your shoulders back. Draw your belly in. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl, tuck, and lift your hips away from the floor. Even here, there's so much to learn, right? Some of us have that our knees collapse in. Some of us have that our knees want to flare out. Again, bring your knees just a bit in. Push down through your heels. So your inhale, bring your hips up another inch. And then just experiment a little bit. Bring your chest a little bit more forward. What I mean by forward, towards your chin. Yeah, that was awesome, Sherry. Push your upper back, your shoulder blades against your mat. Press through your palms. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently lower down, okay? Now as you lower, you have two more. We're gonna pick up the pace slightly. Use your feet, push your hands down, inhale. Exhale, curl, tuck, and lift. Push up. Slide your cheeks down the back of your thighs. I call that your thut, where your thighs meet your butt. That's one of my husband's favorite parts, the thut. Lift up. Exhale, curl down. Yeah, relaxing. Last one, Mr. Steve, highest you can. Inhale, exhale, curl, tuck, and lift. Feel it. Lift your chest, lift your hips, squeeze the outside of your cheeks in. Exhale, lower down. That was fantastic. Here we go. Now bring your knees up into a tabletop position, 90-degree angle, and then place your hands right below your kneecaps. Okay, and use your palms, really push. Here's that idea of co-contraction. Push against your thighs and let your thighs just push against your palms. This is fantastic for your core strength. Now push your lower back into the floor. And what we say in our mat Pilates classes is to like kill the bugs underneath your back, right? So crush las cucarachas. So there's no space between your lower spine. And then gently lift your head up. Lift your shoulders up and look right at your thighs, eyes on thighs. Push your lower back down. Good. Now just see, play with yourself. Can you come up a little bit higher? Head up, shoulders up. That was fantastic. Pull your ribs in. Push against your thighs. Give it 1 more inch hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Release, Savasana. Archie, I'm going to make you a certified yoga dog by the end of this, okay? You're going to start teaching. We're going to hook a mic up to you, and you're going to teach the people the pranayama. What do you think? Is that working? That's such a cute boy. Okay, your first sit-up. Bring your feet together, turn your toes in. Now, why are we doing this? Just to wake up the backside of your body again and get used to using your body as one machine. Bring your arms up over your head. Cross your thumbs, turn your toes in, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, come up. Grab onto your big toes, drop your elbows down, and as close as you can, touch your head towards your shins. Turn around, lie down on your stomach, and moving into the spine strengthening series for Cobra Pose. So you both can point your head forward, towards the little screen, and bring your hands in close to your chest, Bhujangasana. Now in this Cobra Pose, separate your feet hip distance apart. Push the tops of your feet into the floor and pull your elbows in. Now the test here is fingertips should not be in front of your shoulders. Slide your fingertips down. Take a deep breath and gently come up. Lift your chest, lift your chin, lift your head. Now every single person needs to come up 3 more feet. Yes. And no crank of the head back. Stretch from the crown of your head up. Slide your shoulders down. Squeeze your elbows in against your body. Breathe. Gently lower down. Turn, face the right side of the room. Place your left ear down to the towel. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. Get space. And take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 3-part locust salabhasana. Place your chin out and extend your right arm in front of you and put your left arm by your side. Fantastic. Okay? Stretch your left foot back and lift your left leg up away from the floor. So other leg, Sherry, just switch. Yeah. And push down with both of your palms. And then very slowly, everyone lift your chest and lift your chin. Now, when you lift your chin, keep it parallel with the floor. Lift your left foot, hold. Gently release. Switch arms. Extend your left arm in front, your right arm back. Really push down with both of your palms. Lift your right foot up. Now, when you lift your right foot, continue to push down with both of your arms and bring your chest up. Bring your chin up. Lower down. Place your mouth down to the towel, bring your arms down by your side, and this time bring your feet together. Squeeze the outside of your thighs in, push your feet into the floor. Push down with your arms. On the count of 3, lift both of your legs up. 3, 2, 1, lift up. Thighs up, heels up, toes up. Yes, come forward into your chest. It's not about how high, it's more legs up, more heels up. Gently lower down. Turn, face the left side, put your right ear down to the towel. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. 2 breaths. On Instagram, we will be right back, okay? Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Full locust Purna Salabhasana. Place your chin out. Bring your arms out to the side, okay? Now, theoretically, we're not allowed to touch our neighbors right now unless you have a cleared quarantine, but go ahead and reach. Send your love to the people in the world. Instagram, we're back on. We're all good. Squeeze your thumbs, squeeze your pinkies. You're ready to fly. Take a deep breath. Inhale, lift up. Now, lift your arms. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Lift your legs. Now, right in front of you is this little mountaintop that you're going to get up and over. Here it is. Take a breath. Inhale. Everyone fly up. Arms up, chest up, strengthen your back, feet up, lower down. Turn, face the right side, place your left ear down to the towel, walk your shoulders away from your ears, and breathe. Good work. Now, each part of your spine needs love. That's what we're doing here today. You're going to finish with Bow Dhanurasana. Here it is. Chin out, bend your knees, hold your feet 2 inches below your toes. Get your thumbs with your index fingers. And keep 6 inches between your feet. Okay, and we're gonna just do bow normal so I can show you why we do each leg a little bit differently so that you can just notice which knee comes a little higher, which foot comes up a little higher. So stay with me and gently kick both of your legs back and up. Look up to the ceiling and lift your chest. Roll slightly forward and get your 2 feet in one line. Good. Now, even here, one shoulder may feel a little tighter, maybe one hip may feel a little tighter. You feel that? See what's going on with you. And if not, you're lucky. And then lower down. Now we're going to separate it piece by piece just to play with it. Extend your right arm in front of you and reach back and hold 2 inches below your left toe. Okay? And push into your chest. 3, 2, 1. Lift your left thigh up. Lift your left foot up. Good. Now, we're not leaning to the right. You're still squaring your hips to the floor and push down with your right hand to lift your left thigh. Hold 3, hold 2, great. 1, gently drop down. Switch it up. Extend your left arm in front. Reach back, hold 2 inches below your right toes. Keep the length through your left foot, your left arm, and slowly kick your right leg back and up. Chin up and chest up. Kick up. Release. Now, one more time, stay with me. I know it's a little bit different, but I want you to just notice that difference from side to side. Bend both knees again. Hold both feet. You're getting right into it, giving everything you can into bow dhanurasana in your spine. 3, 2, 1. Here it is, Sherry. Puppy bow. Kick up. Knees up, thighs up, chest up, chin up. And what happens is we like to crank our neck back, stretch the crown of your head up, roll slightly forward, breathe 3, breathe 2, breathe 1. Come down. Yes, turn, face the left side, place your right ear down to the towel. You are doing beautifully. We're moving into the final part of our class this morning. Thank you for continuing to do the work where you are. Place your hands next to your chest, press yourself up, and come into what's known as kneel down position. So bring your knees together, sit your hips on your heels, and then separate your feet. Place your hips inside your heels. Oh, and this one always shows me how much I miss the heat right now because my right ankle has had some fun this past year. So this is just fixed firm A, okay? And in this kneel down position, the goal isn't to go back today. The goal is to just let your tush get as close to the floor as possible while keeping your knees together. We often think of stretching as just our hamstrings or these areas that are tight, but what we're trying to really help you do is stretch your shins and the front side of your body equally the same. Good. Now use your hands and massage your feet. Like get a fist and really push into your feet, the arches of your feet, push your toes into the floor, breathing in and breathing out. Now gently bring your hands in front of you and step your right leg back, your left leg back for downward dog. Let your head rest in between your arms and pedal your feet once again. And this should feel very different this morning. Love it. We got Ben working with us. That's right, my boy. Okay, now slow down your feet. Really press your heels down to the floor. Inhale, all together lift your right leg up into the ceiling, very high. And then bring your right leg through for half pigeon. Bend your right knee. Good. Straighten your left leg behind you and then gently move your right heel a little bit away from your left hip. Now this is the same thing as horse posture. Look over your left shoulder. Just see what's going on. It's not wrong again. It's not right. But the body loves to make its own little train tracks and see if you can get your left ankle, your left knee, and your left hip in one line. Walk your fingertips slightly back. Draw in through your belly and stretch up. And then exhale, walk your hands forward. Reach for the front of your mat and the front of your towel. Yeah. And if you've got a puppy underneath you, even better. Nice job, Archie. Reach and breathe. Now, there's ways to play when you're in this type of pose or position. You can curl your toes under and lift your left knee, your left thigh away from the floor. You'll feel it a little bit different. And then pay attention to what your upper body is doing. Often we just want to sink and collapse. Keep some strength in your belly and in your breath and continue to inhale and continue to exhale. Place your hands next to your chest. Press yourself back up. It's known as three-legged dog. So extend your right leg back behind you. Push up. So imagine you're in downward dog, just like this, but then lift your leg up. This is why it's called three-legged dog, because you have two hands and left foot down. And then bend your right knee, your right hip, get some movement, and then place your right foot down. Fantastic. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Woo! And then bring your left knee through, right? Letting your left knee come as close to your left wrist as possible, moving your left foot away from you. Yeah. And then look over your right shoulder, right hip, right knee, right foot in one straight line. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Walk your hands in front. Find length through your shoulders, through your hands. Yeah. And just keep breathing. If you like, curl your right toes under, lift your right thigh up. In every pose, there's a place that you're trying to find your stretch, right? And then your softness, like the strength, the balance of the hard and soft constantly. Breathe. Bring your hands back close to your chest. Enter into your three-legged dog. Rest your head into your arms. Straighten your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee. You should feel really good now. Then come down onto your knees for Camel Ustrasana. And actually curl your toes under so your heels aren't on the floor. These different variations of postures allow for different things, right? You play. So for Ustrasana, place your hands on your lower back, point your fingers down. And rather than jamming your shoulders back right away or your elbows back, everyone just pull up. Pull away from your hips, lift up from your chest, and lift your chin from your throat, look up. Then with your eyes, very slowly look behind you. Now, one day, it may or may not happen, you see the floor, you see your feet. But if you can, reach down and grab your right heel. Reach down and grab your left heel. If it's not there today, that's perfect. Continue to place your hands on your lower back. And breathing is the key. Inhale. Exhale. One more just like that. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, push your hips. Now very slowly come up, place your hands on your back, uncurl your toes, sit your hips down to your heels and bring your knees together. Rabbit pose, Sasangasana. Now rabbit, let's all say that together, ready? Sasangasana.
Sasangasana.
Yes! Is one of my all-time favorite postures because not only does it allow a stretch of the spine, but there's this phenomenal little massage that's going on for your belly. And then it actually helps to use your arm strength by pulling your shoulders away. I love one of our people, our team members, our tribe members, Amy, she said, I've never heard that. You use your arms in rabbit. Yes. So bring your towel over your feet and grip onto your feet with your towel and tuck your chin to your chest, suck your belly in. Exhale and very slowly pull, roll forward, getting the top of your head on the floor, and then lift your hips away from your heels. Yeah, now it doesn't matter if your forehead and knees are touching, but make the effort to walk your knees up a little bit. When it comes to the practice of yoga, I'm gonna highly recommend you at least get on your mat 3 times a week minimum, and then lift your hips up, lift your shoulders up, press your feet together. And draw your belly in, and as much as possible now, exhale. Push your arms in, push your feet down, exhale, hold, 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 and release. Hold on to your towel, restack your spine, lift your chin, your chest up, release your towel. Now, ordinarily, we would do what's known as 4-part hamstring, but we truly need a strap for that. So all we're going to do today is just a modified stretch of your hamstring, okay? We're just gonna do one leg at a time. So if you have a towel at home, or if you're lucky enough to have a yoga strap, congratulations, a belt can work. But go ahead and lay back on your spine, and then just bend your left knee and put your right leg up in the air. Now, if you can, use your hands and grab for your calf. If you got more flexibility, grab up towards your ankle. And then just gently start to bring your leg towards you. Now, everyone's range of motion on this is going to be a little bit different. If your leg is at 90 degrees, perfect. If you need to put a gentle micro bend in your knee, perfect. But the goal is to not let your shoulders crawl up to your ears. Slide your shoulders down. Make a strong muscle with your right thigh. Turn your toes in. And you're going to take 3 breaths here, nice and slow. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, explore. Can you bring your leg a little closer? That's awesome. Do it again. Inhale, squeeze your right thigh, push down through your left foot. Exhale. Fantastic. Last one. Inhale. It might be shaking a little bit. If it is, back off a bit. Exhale. Now hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Place your right foot on the floor, bend your right knee. This really helps you to ground down and find some support, and lift your left leg up. Now, depending on where you are in your practice, you can again gently bend your left knee, reach your hands where you can grab on a part of your leg, or you can get a towel, a strap, a belt over the ball of your foot. Soften through your shoulders. Push your upper back against the floor. Make a strong muscle with your left thigh. Dorsiflex, turn your left toes in towards your ankle. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pull. Yeah. Now, it's not about how close it gets today. Okay. Maybe we'll do a union splits challenge while we're all at home and see if we can get the splits in a month. I like that idea. We might be doing that. Squeeze your left thigh, turn your toes in. Here it is. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Done such good work today. I'm hoping you already feel the difference in your body. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Good. Now bring your knees into your chest. Roll a little bit side to side. Woo! And then extend your arms out, sending love to the people that you wish you could hug right now. Supine twist. Drop your knees to the right and look over to the left. Yeah. Feels good. If you want to use your right hand, you can use it and put it in front of you and push down a little bit with your left knee. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center, always using your belly to access your spine. Drop your knees to the left, look over to the right. Yeah. This guy right here, Sherry, this guy named Steve, he wants your phone number. He just sent me a note. You can see if you guys hang out later, little quarantinis. You can use now your left hand to push your right knee down. Archie, you're killing it. Take a deep breath, come back to center with your knees. Here we go. Now give yourself a big hug, ladies and gents, kiddos that are doing this class, dogs that are doing this class. Now bring your head up if you can, grab for your elbows, squeeze everything in. On the count of 3, I want to hear it wherever you are, as loud as you can when you release, making the loudest ha sound, moving into your final savasana for 3, squeeze in, for 2, stay with it, for 1, release. Okay, now this is the most important part. You are not done. This is where you need to just lay down and relax. Now, I've made a couple of signs, so later when you re-see this class, I just want to make sure you know that we miss you. We love you and we got your back, people. And the union's going to come back stronger than ever. And there's something I do at home often when I get overwhelmed, or I don't know, even when I have trouble sleeping, I do breath work and I put a count to it. And you can do this anytime, anywhere. So you're going to do that right now with me. And we're going to go for a count of 4. And what it looks like is you're going to inhale for 4, hold it, and then exhale for 4 and release it. Here you go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hold, hold, hold. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Soften. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 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 Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale. 1. Fill up. 2. There we go. Chest up. 3. Keep going. 4. Hold. 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 Release for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm thinking of you. My my beautiful daughter Olivia made me this heart necklace. And it reminds me of all of you. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hug you. Remember the 3 Ps, right? There is possibility still left. There are people who love you and love them back. And think about the partnership right now with yourself, the silver lining, the chance you have right now to create the things you need, you want. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.